I've been working out 3 to 4 times a week for the past year and a half. It's a habit I've built over time. Most of us don't move enough. The average adult sits for about 9 to 10 hours a day and exercises about twice a week, which is definitely better than nothing. Personally, I've been working out 4 times a week since I did a challenge with a friend last November. But recently, I wondered, what if I pushed it further? So I decided to work out every single day for 30 days. I've only given myself 2 rules. It has to be a minimum of 30 minutes, and it has to be intense enough to break a little sweat. I'll mix it up between spinning, running, swimming, weightlifting, abs workout, hikes, bike tours, whatever keeps me moving. I've actually done 14 days in a row right before starting this challenge, but I wanted to start over and document it. So by the end of it, it will technically be 45 days. Studies have shown that movement improves mood, focus, sleep, and reduces the stress, anxiety, and even the risk of disease. My goal here is to listen to my body while pushing myself a little. And I'm excited to see what happens when I show up for myself every single day. I'm going to make myself a coffee and then we're going to make a plan. So my little calendar is done. I just wanted to have something visual. Actually, when you see it on paper, 30 days looks a little bit scary, but knowing that I've already done 14 in the past 14 days, but now thinking that I have to do 30 more, that sounds like a lot, but I think it's going to be doable. So now I just have to get dressed and do my first workout for day 1. Okay, so the first workout is actually an abs workout, and I'm going over to my neighbor who has a rooftop terrace, so it's actually nice to work out outside. We're gonna do, I guess, 30 minutes like we've done the last few times. Nice. Habe ich schon Apps? Schon krass. Today is day 2 and I am about to leave for a spinning class with my friend Hannah. Day 3, I just came back from a gym workout. I did about an hour. I filmed a few videos I tried with my phone so I can show a little bit what I do at the gym. And I also checked what's my maximum, the maximum weight that I use to see if I get better by the end of this challenge. I'm not sure, but we'll see. I focused on arms today. I usually do that because I do a lot of spinning, so I want to build my arm muscles a little bit, but I should focus a little bit on legs and ass a bit more. Also, I installed an app that's called Progress. It shows 10%, 3 out of 30 days. So this has been a week since I started this challenge and I wanted to give a little update on what I've been doing. So the beginning of the week was rather easy. My workouts were planned with workout buddies, so I feel like it's always more motivating to go with other people. On Thursday, I went spinning with Anne, and on Friday, I did an abs workout with Victoria, my girlfriend. And by the end of the week, it got a little bit harder to get motivated because I didn't really plan what I was going to do. So on Saturday, at the end of the day, I finally got myself to the swimming pool and I ended up swimming for 40 minutes, which was pretty good. And then on Sunday, I went for a run with Anne. It was hard, I won't lie, but I'm happy we did it and I'm really glad that it's so easy to go with a friend. We did, I think, 5.6 kilometers, something like this. And I would never have done that on my own. I know that I would have maybe ran 2 kilometers and call it a day. So when you have someone with you, it's easier to get motivated. And we also stopped on the way to buy cinnamon rolls, so I think that was the extra little motivation we needed. Okay, and that's all. Let's go for week 2. See you again next time I pick up the camera. Good morning. It is Tuesday. It's day 8. I will go to the swimming pool this morning. And I think it is time we talk about the effects of overtraining because the 2 last nights have been insanely difficult to fall asleep and I know that this happens when I overtrain. Let's do it when I'm back. Okay, so I wanted to talk about the effects of overtraining because this is something that I've experienced in the past and that I'm currently experiencing now on day 9. When I do too much cardio, I've noticed a difficulty in falling asleep. I sometimes have some kind of body ache, like usually the back. I'm not sure that's necessarily because of cardio. Sometimes it makes me really hungry when I train a lot, but I haven't experienced that right now, so that's good. And sometimes also a general tiredness. So rest is important, which is not what I'm doing right now. But I have those days where it's less intense that kind of count for me as rest days. But I do have to say that I have done a lot of cardio now, multiple days in a row between swimming, running, spinning, swimming today, spinning tomorrow. But after that I will have a weightlifting day and an abs workout, so that should calm things down a little, hopefully. Short update today, I finished week 2. As you can see, 14 out of 30 days. Today will be my 15th day, and I just wanted to do a quick recap of last week. On Monday I went spinning with Anne. On Tuesday I went swimming. On Wednesday I went spinning with Hannah. On Thursday I went to the gym and I finally started doing squats and exercises for my legs and my ass, which I could feel a lot, obviously. I also did a bit of core and arms as usual. Then on Friday I again went to the gym. On Saturday I did an abs workout, and yesterday I did an abs workout. I wanted to go on a bike tour, but I didn't have a lot of energy. So that's all for the short update today. I will start week 3 and I will keep you updated. Also, I wanted to share something. Since I started this challenge, I didn't post it on social media, but I did post my workouts, and a few friends and other people have told me that it motivated them to go to the gym more, and that really motivated me to keep doing this video and to maybe talk a bit more about my experience on YouTube, because it made me really happy that by sharing my experience, it motivated other people. This is my week 3 update. I have done 21 days in a row now. I still use this app that is showing me 70% done. Pretty satisfying. And I can tell you what I did last week. As always, I did a lot of spinning. On Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I did spinning with friends. On Wednesday I did a double workout because I also did a core workout. Today we're going from one workout outfit to the next. On Thursday I went to the gym, mostly worked my arms because of the last 3 days of spinning. Friday I did a strength training with different stations. On Saturday I went to the gym. I did a few like squats and glute exercises, but I mostly worked my arms and shoulders. And yesterday, I don't know what happened to me, because in the morning I was not super motivated, but I ended up going on a bike tour. I did 30 kilometers to a lake. Then I did a core workout when I got home. And then on the evening, after I showered, my hair was still half wet, I went on a 4 kilometers run. So I don't know what happened to me. But yesterday was a triple workout, which feels fine today. I thought I would be maybe exhausted. I got a lot of energy, I guess. I have the same kind of workouts planned for this week, so nothing very different, except going on a hike tomorrow. I'm excited for that. Also, I was thinking of filming a little bit more this week, not just give you an update, because I feel like that might start to be boring to have the week by week update. So maybe I will film a little bit more each day. Also, I haven't mentioned that yet, but in addition to the sports I do every day, I have a morning routine in place that I've been doing for now, I think, a year and a half. I try to do it every day. It doesn't always work, but right now I am on a streak and I've been doing so many days in a row. It should be about like almost 40, I think. Basically, my morning routine is when I wake up, I try to not touch my phone. Sometimes I do, but I definitely avoid social media. My apps are anyway blocked in the morning, so I can't access them. And I meditate between 5 to 15 minutes. And then I do yoga for about 10 minutes as well. Sometimes 10, 15, sometimes 20, sometimes 5. It really depends on my mood. And if I can do it on the balcony, it's really nice because you have the morning fresh air, but it's still a little bit cold lately, so I just do it sometimes. And then I will journal. I have this journal that I love. It's from Intelligent Change. and Chelsea Kawai, if you know her. I love this content creator. And she has these beautiful journals called Notes to Mindfulness. I can show you the inside. Every day you have to fill in a page. And at the end, you have this monthly keeper, which I think it's really nice to see like how well you've been keeping up with things you want to do every day. Yeah, so that's my morning routine. I just wanted to share it because this is something that I do every day. And I do believe that it helps with the sports and the challenge, especially the yoga, because I do a lot of poses that are stretching my body. So it helps with recovery. It is Monday, so day 21, I believe, 22. I came back from my spinning workout with 2 friends earlier. It was really hard. Today my legs felt so heavy. I think it definitely has to do with the fact that I went on the bike tour yesterday and on the run. I wanted to do an abs workout right when I get home, just for 30 minutes. And I decided against it because if you remember, what I said in the beginning of the video was that my goal was to listen to my body. And today I am listening to it and I did not want to force it. I love pushing myself, but sometimes I know that I should not do too much. And yesterday I did a lot, so that's all. Good morning, it is Tuesday and today I'm going on a hike with Anne. Let's go. We just came back from the hike. It was nice. It was shorter than we thought. I think I will do an abs workout now, just 30 minutes like always, because I don't know, I feel like doing a bit of double workouts this week to push myself a little more. I'm not super motivated to do an abs workout right now, but I'm gonna do it anyway. My legs feel quite heavy from the hike and all the biking. I have to say, okay, this is really hard to speak while doing this, that I got better at abs workout since I started. I can definitely tell the difference. I am done. I'm too tired. I think the hike is hitting me. I think I will shower my legs with cold water. Hopefully this helps with them feeling heavy, especially because tomorrow I have another spinning workout. And then I'm done with exercising my legs for the week. I can't anymore. I realized that I did not say that yesterday evening I did end up doing an abs workout. I was talking about listening to my body, which I did during the day. I didn't do anything else. And then on the evening, super late at like 9:30, I just felt a bit bored and I thought I'm just gonna do an abs workout now. So I did this for 30 minutes. Also, there is one thing that I noticed in my body that is changing because I never had visible abs in my life. And now we can kind of see them in the morning, at least, before I ate anything, which I think is also normal because women have a higher body fat percentage than men. So I think it's harder for women to have visible abs. But I feel like we can kind of start seeing a little bit on the sides. I took a video some days ago. I can post it, or maybe we can see it now. You can kind of see it, like the lines here. I don't think I really had that before. So that's kind of cool to see that. But also, short disclaimer, I don't know if it comes from the few abs workout that I did. I mean, it would be unrealistic if I do 2 abs workout and I have visible abs. But now I've done a few, so maybe it is from that. But also, I'm also on a weight loss journey, so if we start seeing abs now, which I didn't have before, that's also because of that. Because I'm losing weight and obviously then my abs are more defined than they were before. New day, today is Wednesday. I realized that yesterday evening, I think when I was doing my abs workout, I was saying that I am done with legs workout for the week. And I don't know why I said that, because first of all, it was only Tuesday. And second of all, I already had a spinning workout plan for tonight and a run plan for tomorrow. So I don't know why I thought that I would be done with legs workout. I am not very excited about that, I have to say. And I just did an abs workout. I didn't manage 30 minutes. I think I was a bit too low on energy. I know my rule was 30 minutes minimum, but since it's like not my only workout for the day, I can bend the rules a little. I'm getting ready to go on a run. I'm not super excited because I don't love running so much, but at least when we go together, it's way better than going alone. I just came back and we did 6 kilometers and I thought I was gonna die the first 5. It was a horrible run. Gladly Anna was with me because she works as my pacer because she just didn't stop. So I obviously had to keep going. And it was very extremely frustrating that I was struggling so hard. But did it in the end, and the last kilometer was not so bad. I mean, out of 5, thanks, at least 1. And this afternoon, I actually wanted to do an arms workout. Maybe I will go to the gym just for like 30 minutes. I'm back from the gym. I did go right after my run. I thought it made sense because I was already warmed up. And I worked out my arms and shoulders for 30 minutes because I feel like I haven't worked out my arms this week, actually. I've only done like spinning and cardio workouts. So it was about time. My goal actually for my arms is that when my arm is just like down resting, I want to be able to see like the muscle, you know what I mean? And I think soon we will be able to see it. I'm quite happy with that progress. Good morning, it is 7:30. I just finished my morning routine and I'm about to go to the gym now because after that Victoria and I are going to visit her grandparents for the weekend. So I'm squeezing in the workout this morning. By the way, I have been doing double workouts or triple workout. I forgot what I did when I did the triple workout. But anyway, I've been doing double workouts for the past 5 days. You can see where there's the double cross. And from today, that will not be the case anymore. Verdict, I think it wasn't that crazy. Also because often the second workout was like an abs workout, so it wasn't too intense. I think it was good. I felt good doing those double workouts at least. It's the last week or the last few days of my challenge. Last time I vlogged, I think was Friday. I went to the gym and then I left for the weekend, but I managed to go on a run on Saturday and on Sunday. One sunny run, I did 6 kilometers, and one rainy run, and I did 5 kilometers. And on Sunday I also went horse riding for 2.5 hours, and I feel my inner thighs a lot. So that's what I did this weekend. I'm happy I managed to go on runs despite not being home. And today I'm going on a spinning workout with Anne. It is the 27th of May. I just went to the gym. I worked out my arms and shoulders and my glutes a little bit. And I realized that actually today is my 30th day. 96% done. And now I'm gonna add 100%. That's satisfying to see that. I thought that tomorrow would be my last day, but I recounted and no, it's correct. Today is the 30th day. But since I thought tomorrow was the last day, and in general, my week is kind of planned with workouts already until Friday. So I think I will maybe keep filming until Friday, and then I will give you a little verdict conclusion of these 30-ish days and how I feel and everything. I can't believe that it has been 30 days. It went pretty fast, actually. So my 30 days challenge is officially over, and I even stretched it for a few days. I did spinning with a friend, I went to the gym, I did an abs workout, and I went on another bike tour. And honestly, I'm not planning on stopping, so I will keep going until I suddenly have a rest day. But back to the 30 days. During that time, I ended up doing 38 workouts, and I honestly didn't think that I would do more than 1 workout per day. I did 18 cardio workouts and 18 strength workouts, and 3 that I would qualify as other. So it was pretty much 50-50, which I'm very happy about since I didn't have a proper plan. So in the end, it was really well balanced. I did 9 abs workouts, 10 spinning workouts, 10 strength/gym workouts. I went swimming 2 times. I went on 5 runs, and I did 3 extra workouts. That includes the bike tour, horse riding, and the hike. And I also filmed myself at the start of the challenge and at the end, and you can see a slight difference. I think my waist looks a bit thinner and my belly as well. But also a short reminder that the changes you see in my body don't only come from the sports I've been doing, but also from nutrition. I listed a few positive and negative aspects from this challenge. Let's start with the positives. First of all, going on runs got easier because I always did between 5 to 6 kilometers, and I always planned a route, or my friend planned a route, which makes it easier to run longer and also to know where you're going, makes it more motivating. Secondly, my maximum weight at the gym, or the amount of reps that I can do, got higher. Third point is that my body got used to it after about 2 weeks, and then it started feeling like it's normal to work out every day. And last but not least, and I already knew that before I started this challenge, But planning workout with friends is fun because you get to meet your friends and you're working out, so it just makes it more fun and more motivating in general. So that's definitely a positive social aspect. Now the negative aspects, I only listed 2. The first one is that the first 2 weeks can be hard, I think, especially if you're not used to working out. I was working out 4 times a week before the challenge, and just increasing for 3 more times, I feel like it brought quite a lot of changes to my body, at least for the first 2 weeks. Like I said, I felt more exhausted, I was a bit more tired. It takes a bit of time to get used to it. And the second point, which is quite specific to the situation right now, but towards the end of the challenge, I had this heavy leg feeling, and it's been a bit frustrating because I don't know where it's from, but maybe I also just need a massage. And I am thinking of treating myself for the end of this challenge. So these 30 days, or 45 or 50, depends when I will stop, made me realize that working out every day isn't that big of a deal. And I think I will keep going with this new routine. I just won't be as strict as I was for this challenge. So maybe sometimes I will go on a long walk instead of a proper workout. I just know that when I move my body enough, that's when I feel the best. Anyway, that's the end of this video. I really loved filming this challenge and I hope you enjoyed the video as well. I think I'm up for my next challenge now, so if you have any ideas for me, please let me know. And I'll also be very grateful if you consider following me, liking this video, or commenting, or all 3, as this will greatly help grow my channel. So thank you for watching, and see you next time. To break a step, to break a sweat. To break a sweat, what the fuck?